Yes, God forbid, nothing will happen to us in the mighty name of Jesus. But in case something happens and we don't have access to your phone, we should be able to see something that will say, oh, this person is Adobe or KK or... Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chiagozie. In this channel, I like to talk about self-care, femininity. I'm a 9-to-5 mom of 3, so I like to make vlogs around that. The struggles, the good times, the bad times, everything about being a working mom. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, girl, thank you so much for always coming back. So in today's video, let us talk about our bags. Okay, so your handbag is basically like your best friend as a woman or as a girl. You go everywhere with your handbag. You go to school with it, you go to work with it, you go to church, you go to events, you know. So basically, handbags are like a girl's best friend, right? And I feel that there are things that needs to be in your handbag as a baby girl. It's not even negotiable. They're essential things that are basically like your lifeline, right? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about those things that I feel that are very, very essential and a must to be in your handbag. Okay, let's get right into that. The first thing that I feel that should be in your bag is your hand sanitizer. Yes, hand sanitizers were popular in 2019, 2020, 2021, those days of COVID-19 pandemic. But then after that COVID-19 pandemic, like, everybody became aware of the fact that there are germs out there, there are viruses out there, there are diseases lurking and waiting to fly into your belly and into your body system. And so a baby girl always needs to be clean inside and outside. We don't need diseases, we don't need to be down with any kind of virus, right? So that's why hand sanitizer is my number one on that list. It's not every time you have access to clean water or running water or soap. In cases like that, you need to pull out your little hand sanitizer and sanitize. Everybody sanitize. As a baby girl, every bag of yours should have a little hand sanitizer. Just pocket size tissues. So pocket size tissues are basically those little tissues, like just like the name, they're pocket size tissues, like really like this long. They usually come in a row, and then you have the little packs inside. You can find that in your drugstore, in your pharmacy, in your cosmetic stores and all that. It is important that you have it in your bag. There are a million and one things you can do with that. So many things you can do with a pocket size tissue. If you're outside and you need to blow your nose, let's say you have cold, you need your tissue. If you're in a restaurant and they don't have serviettes, you pull out your tissue. If you go for an event and there are no serviettes, you pull out your tissue. If something splashes on your leg or your hand, you bring out your tissue. If you eat small chops with your fingers and there's no water around there, you need to wipe, you bring out your tissue. I feel pocket size tissues are a must in every girl's bag. That leads me to the next thing that I feel that should also be in your bag, and that is baby wipes. So baby wipes are generally like the cheapest kind of wipes that you can find out there. They're very, very cheap to get. There are very flat ones that can always enter your bag. I feel that are also very essential alongside your pocket size tissues, because wipes, you can use wipes. Like, there are some places that you come into and you're already feeling that place is kind of tacky. You pull out your wipes and then you use that to wipe your environment. You can even go out and, just like I said, when you eat something like small chops or something that has oil in it, you can also go ahead and use your wipes to, you know, clean your hands. I use my wipes to wipe my face. For the days I'm not wearing makeup, I like to top up my sunscreen. And sometimes, like, when you already have a lot of sunscreen and skincare products, like, it kind of starts to build up on your skin and your skin starts to feel heavy. So before I top up, I usually just use the baby wipes, and then I wipe to reduce the products already on my face before I apply the sunscreen, right? I also use my wipes, you know, like after using the restroom and, you know, you wash your hands. Sometimes I don't like to use tissue to, you know, dry my hand. I like to use wipes just to give it that extra protection or whatever, especially when I've used a public toilet. Some people also use wipes to, you know, wipe down there after, you know, going to the bathroom, and that works for you, then definitely have wipes in your bag. Lip balm is another thing that I feel that is very, very essential. It must be in your bag. Like, if it's not in your bag, why? I feel lip balm is something that definitely should be inside your bag as a baby girl. If you don't have lip balm, all those little Vaselines can also do. Lip gloss as well can also do. But the point is, don't go around with dry lips. And so what that means is that lip balm, Vaseline, any form of moisturizing whatever for your lips must always be in your bag. Next thing I feel that should also be in your bag as a baby girl is some form of ID. Yes, because out there is somehow anything can happen to you at any time outside there. Your bag can be stolen, you can even fall down and faint. God forbid, oh, God forbid, but that can happen. You know, anything can just happen. Your bag, you can even misplace your bag and then somebody is trying to reach you and then there is nothing. It's just nothing. There is nothing to reach you or to identify you with inside your bag. So in Nigeria, we have your voter's card, you have your driver's license, you have your national ID card, you have your passport, international passport. It may not be ideal for you to be driving around or going around with your international passport as a form of ID, but these other three can always serve. So that way, if something happens to you outside, we can always identify you, or if perchance you lose your purse or your bag, we can always identify you. Yes, God forbid, nothing will happen to us in the mighty name of Jesus. But in case something happens and we don't have access to your phone, we should be able to see something that will say, oh, this person is Adobe OKK or whatever your name is. And so yeah, that's why I feel when you're going out, a form of ID should always be in your purse. Hand lotion. Hand lotions are another thing that I feel that is also very, very important. As you're putting your lip balm or your lip gloss or your little Vaseline inside your purse, you should also put a form of hand lotion. Reason is because you sanitize throughout the day. Sanitizers also contain alcohol, which can dry out your skin. You wash your hands throughout the day, which can also leave your skin looking very dry. You also use wipes in case you want to wipe your hand. You can also leave your skin looking very dry. And we do not want to be seen out there with dry, cracked hands or fingers. No, please. That is not a baby girl behavior. Okay? So, always have hand lotion in your bag. It's not even only that. Sometimes you might even decide to go out and use your hand and down a very good plate of apple or a pounded yam or whatever you like to eat with your fingers. And then you wash your hand. And you know, fufu has this lingering smell. In cases like that, you break out when you're done washing your hand, you can always use your hand lotion to, you know, smell nice. Hand lotion, very, very important, very, very essential, non-negotiable. They must be in your bag. Talking about food, the next thing I feel you should have as a baby girl in your bag is dental floss. Dental floss is a lifesaver. In fact, dental flosses are lifesavers, okay? I used to use toothpick until I started having like issues with my teeth and my gum and all that, and I realized that dental floss are actually much better than toothpick. Like if you're still using toothpick, if you're not having tooth problem or teeth problem and you're using toothpick, I would advise you to stop using toothpick right now and go and buy dental floss. Dental flosses are very gentle on your teeth and your gum, and they also do the work even better than a toothpick. A toothpick might even go and cause more problem, but a dental floss just goes in there, picks out what you want to pick, and you're good to go. Okay, there are videos out there on how you should use your dental floss. Don't go and be doing like this outside. There are ways that you're supposed to, you know, use your dental floss. This video is not about that. You can go and Google that and watch them. But yeah, dental floss, lifesaver. It has to be in your bag for those times when you go and eat and that very stubborn vegetable is just there stuck in between your teeth, or meat has gone inside one hole and it's just resting there. These are the times that you just pull out your dental floss and, you know, get it out instead of you to be doing like this everywhere. Just use your dental floss and you're good to go. Next up is our mint or gum. We're talking about eating. So when you're done eating, you wash your hand, you use your hand lotion, you use your dental floss, you clear all the debris from your teeth, and what next? You put your mint or your gum into your mouth, because let me tell you something, bad breath is not cute. It's not cute on anybody. I've never seen anybody that say, oh, this person's bad breath smells good. Nothing like that. We don't need our breath to be like what we just ate. So you eat oporoko, everybody will now know when you talk that you ate oporoko. Or you drank coffee. That one, coffee. Oh my goodness. Coffee breath is the worst, because I take coffee, so I know what I'm saying. Coffee breath is the worst, especially when you have not talked in a while. Like when you have coffee and then you don't talk for a while. Like that is just the worst of it all. So to avoid all those rubbish, all those nonsense bad breath, please. And let me tell you, bad breath, there is mouth odor and then there is breath, right? So breath is like, you can't really control these ones. Like you can't control the fact that you just had stock fish. So it's going to be smelling around or in your mouth, right? So that's different. That's bad breath. Well, I'm not talking about mouth odor. Mouth odor is, you need to just go and visit your doctor and take care of that. I'm talking about you just had a particular meal, the aftermath. You get what I'm saying? Or you had a drink, you had coffee and all that, the aftermath, right? So since we're not always going around with our toothpaste and toothbrush, we can always go around with what? With our mint or our gum. And so that's why you need to have your gum or your mint as a very, very important essential item in your bag as a baby girl. Okay? Mini makeup bag. So this one is really for like my girls who like to use makeup, right? So if you're someone that likes to wear makeup and go out with makeup and all that, you really need to have this mini makeup bag where you can just put essential things that you need to use when you want to touch up your makeup. So things like your makeup brush, your lipstick or your lip gloss, your little powder and all that. So basically these 3 things or like few other things that you would always need. You need to have this little makeup bag that you can always use when you want to touch up your lip or touch up your powder or, you know, just look at your face really. So instead of having your lipstick flying around inside your bag, the way you want to use it, you'll not be looking for it, you'll not scatter everything inside your bag because you're looking for lipstick. Have a little mini makeup bag and then, you know, put away these things inside. The final thing that I feel that should be in your bag as a baby girl is mini perfumes, because we like to smell nice. As baby girls, we like to smell nice, right? There are these little mini perfumes that you can always have in your bag. It can be perfume oil, it can be actual perfume, it can be whatever, but those mini perfumes, very essential because we need to smell nice, and that's on period, okay? As a baby girl, you need to smell nice. Like there are times that you need to touch up. Probably you went out, you went to visit somebody and you're going somewhere else and you just need to touch up generally and smell good. A little perfume is very essential for you to put in your bag when leaving the house. For me, I have those little perfume oils in all my bags, like in basically all my work bags or all my going out bags, so that way I don't need to always like look for it to put inside the bag when I'm going out. So yes, as a baby girl, we need to smell nice because smelling nice is good business. This brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found these tips helpful, and I hope your bag is going to be stocked with these items after watching this video. Thank you so much if you have watched up to now. Thank you so much as well if you have clicked on the subscribe button. If you have not, I am confused. What's going on? Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Share to your family and your friends. And I will see you in my next one. Take care. Bye.